Okay, so I wanted to do that in one whole entire video, but it didn't quite work out that way. So, this is the to be continued part of it. Back to shipping is where I left off. So, like I said, I charge shipping a new shipping price every single sale. Not every day, every sale. So, that means, so, cause like the girls were trying to be like, okay, I'm gonna shop this sale, save all my items until Friday to mail them. No, sorry. Each new sale they had to have paid for that night, or the items went back in, and then they got shipping charged for each new sale. They were also like, hey, can you mail my stuff with my sister's stuff or my mom's stuff? So, I did that a little bit for the first few days, and then it really started to dig a hole in my pocket. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to, just help these people and give them super cheap LuLaRoe and free shipping, and just, I want to make my money back. So, this is how I did it. So, let me see. Yes, okay, so every day a new sale started like at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and it ended at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And they had to be paid by 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. From there, I did another sale called Item of the Hour, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So by 6:30 p.m. every single day, their items were paid for, otherwise it went back up for sale. And I was very diligent about that. I did not chase people for payment. And they got 2 strikes. That's something else I put in my pin post. 2 times for non-paying meant they got removed and blocked from the group. So I was not, I just wanted to get rid of my stuff. I wasn't about to just, I just didn't want to hear it. If they wanted the items, they were serious about it, they paid. So, end of story with that. I did all my transactions through the LuLaRoe payment system, no PayPal. Sorry. Okay, so the types of sales I did. First, I started off with everything 10% off. And of course, they had a PM for that pricing. Sorry. They had to PM for that pricing. I didn't just say everything's 10% off. Remember, like I said in the other video, they had to PM. So first I started everything 10% off, and I did that for like 3 days. I got a really good response for that. From there I did like fixed pricing. So each day another item would be discounted. Eventually, I threw away my stuff, so I can't remember, but eventually things worked their way down to wholesale. There was a week where I did the Item of the Hour sale, and I did it like 5 days in a row. That's where I picked one type of item, so like the maxi skirt. For 1 hour was at wholesale pricing. So the way that worked was my normal day sale ended at 6 p.m. They had to pay for those items by 6:30 p.m. At 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, they could PM me for details on the Item of the Hour. This is when I would tell them what the item was, because if they had already shopped for maxi skirts at 10% off and then I was dropping them down to wholesale, I wanted those maxi skirts paid for at 10% off before I did wholesale, which yes, I know I got some crap for, but it's kind of smart if you ask me. So it's not like they could say, oh no, can I not pay for those at that price, but get the maxi skirts at this price instead. It didn't work like that. So, get your pen and your juice. Get your juice. So, okay, so for 1 hour, so 6:45 p.m. they could PM me and ask what the item was, and then I could tell them the pricing. So at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., that's it, just 1 hour. They could go through and claim all the maxi skirts they wanted at that special price for that hour. And then those items, so that sale ended, sale started at 7, ended at 8, and then by 8:30 p.m., they had to be paid for, or they lost that special price. So that was a big hit. It helped me clear out a lot of things. Another thing I did was that deal or no deal, which I know LuLaRoe frowns upon. I just kind of advertised it, and I said, hey, I've got 5 time slots available. Each person gets an hour. These are the rules that you have to be able to do in an hour. You have to have your credit card handy. You have to be able to be at your phone for the hour, because I'm dedicating that hour just to you. You must be tech savvy. I'm not going to answer any questions. All the items that we agree upon at the deal or no deal must be paid for within 15 minutes after your hour's done. So I said I have a super special, all I put on my Facebook group was I have a super special thing for the first 5 people to comment a time slot. And then I put, you must be tech savvy, you must know LuLaRoe, you must want to spend money and have your credit card handy. PM me if you're interested, I'll give you more details. So they PM me, gave them the details, and I said, are you in? And they said either yes or no, and I don't think I had one person say no. And then so from there, during their hour, we did everything through like screenshots. So they'd screenshot me the item, they'd be like, $10 for this. And I'd be like, no. Usually people pay $75 for a Sarah. I'm not giving you that for $10. So, okay, go get a snack. Go get one. And, okay. So, I'd be like, okay, no deal. And then, sorry, I'm gonna walk around here. So then, okay, so back to that. Whenever we would come up with a deal, I would give them a code word, like each person had a code word, and then they could post on there, like, so if we decided that they can have the Sarah for $20, I'd be like, okay, your code word is raindrops. So everything we decided that they could have at that special price, they say sold raindrops. So we had a list, and then at the end they could go through and pick exactly what they wanted. Come on, I'll open it. And then we went through and I said, okay, this is your grand total. They had to pay for shipping. This little one, he might scream. Okay. Yeah, okay, so sorry. I will review this. Okay, so we agreed on the pricing. They went through, put their sold code words, and then they had to pay within 15 minutes. They had to pay shipping and taxes as well. So that helped clear out quite a bit. That's a fun little idea if you have some extra time to do. Wow, I'm a really bad videoer. Okay, so I did those sales, and then eventually I just worked my way down to wholesale pricing. Some other things that I did was, oh my gosh, my life is crazy. Now the landscapers are gonna weed eat. Okay. So I did that. I also posted, like I said, on the neighborhood page. And so I always had like an open house by appointment only, where the neighbors, the local ladies, could come by and shop. And I always gave them, lower pricing than what was online. I also offered local pickup, so if they saw something online that they wanted, they could pick it up and of course not have to pay shipping. I did an open house. I did a Lula garage sale. And all these things had different perks about them, like new, special, low pricing. So I got like the local people coming, and yeah. Oh, the LuLaRoe consultants. So once I finally got down to wholesale, I let them come over and shop. It's kind of nice because in the new LuLaRoe system, you can just do like that wholesale transfer thing, and it'll go right into their inventory. They have to be present though. Well, they had to be present. I'm not sure if they updated that part. They had to be present. You couldn't do it online. You couldn't send them an invoice. You had to like actually swipe their card. So that was nice. I had one consultant come over and buy every single classic that I had and like all of my Cassies. So that was awesome. Let's see. Let me look. Yeah, I think that's actually it. So sorry about the 2-video thing. It got kind of long. I mean, it is what it is. I hope that this helps. Let me know if you have any questions on any of the specific types of sales that I did. I had a really good response. Like I said, we profited going out of business this way rather than sending our things back to LuLaRoe. I'm not sure if they updated it now, but I would have had to pay a restocking fee, and then I would have had to pay to ship the items all the way back, and we were already in the hole with the LuLaRoe stuff, so why would I want to go in deeper? We wanted money. We need money. I mean, that's the reason why we did LuLaRoe, is to make money. So, yeah, I guess that's about it. Super easy. Again, stand your ground, charge shipping, charge taxes, follow the rules, cover your butt. I'm actually going to make another video, if my son will let me, on something that happened while I was going out of business, and legal issues and how to cover your butt, because LuLaRoe, they say they have your back, but I learned that they didn't. So, but it eventually turned out okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, so anyways, look for my next video, and then I think I may be done making LuLaRoe videos because I'm kind of over it. Okay, well, let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, or if you want to email me privately, LuLaRoe tianamarie@gmail.com. Still up and running with that. So take care and best of luck, ladies and gentlemen.